Welcome to today's game.
Come, for we are many legionnaires. Let me tell you how chuffed I am to bits. So, shall we get into the nitty-gritties of today's funny then?
Have we got secrets for you today? We got secrets. This is the 7th. We're about coming to the end of the Batman Day celebration. So this is the 7th installation. Hello legionnaires. You're welcome to the Cypharr show. Right, what was it? Got information, from people. Arguably, it's all about noises on the streets. You hear people speak sort of gossip loud on the streets. People doing all that stuff, and you pick up words that people will say. For some reason, I don't know how it's called. For some reason, yesterday, pick up chatter around the area that. Mom and me dad, that's me mama and me papa, right? Or systematically drugging me to a vegetable state. It's happened to a family that would call friendship some time ago, a family called the Abedos. Their sister literally lived the life of a vegetable stage till she goes off and kick the bucket. Apparently, hers must have come from home, which is England. Hers must have come from home. That's what the story is. Not really sure what. Not really sure how. Where. Don't hold me to account how how she was calling on the illness, how she was going on her own illness, but it's just from the same chatterbox. Around the country. That's basically what we've heard, Right, so she's dead now. And the dad is also dead too. So his mission was unsuccessful because he birthed some Nigerian abominations and stupid shit. So that's his fucking loss, On my own account, we're going to try to get through all the possible legal channels. First of all, exemplarize the what's it called? Mental institutions by going to the High Court in the state he's living in. That's the capital at the moment, and ask for a sort of I think it was called paper of attorney that me myself. Normally, if the country has a legal sense, it would be a stupid, one of those stupid ploys where the doctor just mentioned something stupid after the evaluation, and it's just there's really nothing you can do about it, and because it's obviously a stupid country. There's no legal standing over here in this Nigerian shithole of disabled, dump, dirty fucking country. And clearly you can see the stereotype when you look at the internet or every social media, for the reason why people are going about saying stupid things about honestly, if you're any kind of race and you've come to Nigeria, look, you're of me standing, because it's just begs to say that you are criminally inclined. It just begs to say you're criminally inclined, sort of into the yahoos, or you're a proper criminal. You're probably a war criminal, or one of those stupid shit. Right, so we'll definitely be ringing the what's it called? What's it the CID? I think that's the head of the police investigation thing. CID, criminal investigation department, or something like that, and we'll be making a statement of suspicion there's a suspicion just in case things like starts to go worse, and maybe a phone call could be put in and said, well, this is the situation, right? So that will be put in for a statement of suspicion, so put that in. And also we mentioned going to the courts, and also going to the courts will also entail getting we've done this in the country before. All the papers are gone because it was more of a thing where we wanted a situation where it's actually meant something, but now it's a desperate desire. So we'll be changing the name to we'll look this up. We'll look it up again because not sure if Baron has got 2 R's or 1 R. Hope we can find the same definition of the name. Because griefing, obviously griefing. You don't need a definition for that name. It's just griefing. And you've got Wyvern and Dragons as some of the homes where it was called best. Like if it was arguably, I'm not too sure about it. You would have the Canadians get on the moon and be like, the beavers landed. That's the Canadians. The Americans, everyone knows what they say. The English would argue that it would be the dragon or the wyverns landed. And then fucking fire. Bloody fire everywhere, So griefing for that, right? That's griefing, yeah. Then you'd have Baron, it's also an English name. So Baron is suggested like a modern man. So as long as that name is locked to you, every update every social update will be challenged. Every technical and scientific or ethical challenge, will be challenged. Would learn, would adapt, would pick up to it, and will always forever be in the future of wherever time and age. That's that. And then the final one is Corwin. Memory serves me well, which memory always does for such dire matters. Corwin is simply means White Castle. Obviously, because from the same noise that we've got all these threats. Back in the day, after sort of sitting down endlessly and thinking of my own life, right from the 87th of July 16th, Thursday, 1987, and it's clearly seen everything of my life, where it's there's an agenda from the country and the world entirely that myself must be a gay man, but they caught me. We did some gay shit. Hopefully, in my own understanding about the gay world, because the gay man world was just foreplay, as far as sucking man cock and having another transsexual. Now we've gone the what's it called, gynocentric way, and we've had a transsexual suck cock. At first, the first cock the first time was 2 cocks, and it was in like to completion. It was just kind of like, what's going on here? Don't really understand what happened that day. But it never went on for more than 2 minutes. So it would have been about 1 minute. It would have been about 1 minute each per boy. It was high school. Well, I don't know. Here we call it junior secondary school 1. It was the junior secondary school 1. That's the first time ever getting to the first stage or the grade of high school. That's where that one happened. Then while in the same high school, some I cannot honestly say what his age was, because there's this argument there that he'd come back from the international waters and then seen whatever the culture was and could not sort of hold his ground, and he'd come looking for young boys, because like what's it called, the culture of the Catholic Church, come looking for young boys. Luckily, here target, because for some reason, don't know why, anyway, it was a different hostel, don't know why some woman, like society will have it that women his age would just sit me down too and tell me to fucking jack off. I wonder how that would have gone. Probably doing that too tomorrow. Anyway, so yeah, that happened for a couple semesters probably, or just one. I was right about GS, what about is a thingy before then, going on, so probably about GS2, because we're coming about that time, and about junior secondary 2, that molestation had began, but everyone looked at, apparently the whole world knew about it, so the whole world shrugged it off. It definitely wasn't a crime, probably he was a minor under the age of 18. People trying to make it sound like 21, Nigeria is 18. Right, so it's probably 19. It was probably 17 or something. No one really knows. That's his fucking problem. We've cursed him out. We've hoped for death for him, and so many things. It's just hopefully what we've mentioned and said will get him on there. Right. So around junior secondary 3, that was around the time where we don't know what would have been. Started looking at full puberty. Full puberty, suppose the brain started to develop to its own sort of desires, and not listen to what sex traffickers would say, and imposing kids, pedophiles and all that stuff. Which obviously, if you check the news, you find people are trying to legalize pedophiles, since for some reason men are trash, and if you get into a wrong circle, you cannot hold yourself. You cannot hold yourself, and you become a rapist or child molester, or whatever that is. But rapist is obviously off the limits, because we all know women are the superior race, and they're the ones teaching other men, and also being the ones having to create all this perversions around the world. Obviously, you would have, they've made men too look like they've taught them and how to do it, and it's sort of a psychological warfare and disgrace and abomination on humanity. Right, so at around junior secondary, I think, coming back from the term, would started to sort of just started to get away from that guy, started to get away from the idiot. So, because he would summon like myself and a couple others that were trying to get too close to one. If you got one guy Manas, got one guy Samuel Agbe. I'm not too sure about the rest of them, but there are a few other, maybe Bennett. I don't know whatever happened to that one. So like there are people like that tried to get close to me, and it just never made sense, because it was just a stupid mistake that life had set for me. Could really not sort of pick up my own understanding of what even the argument is even with today's world, where apparently it's arguable that it's become popular culture and just general culture go around the world, that men are just taught to be gay and two, and the moving twos, and whenever the promiscuous lady really wants it, it's all that psychic thing is just prominent now. She can take 9 men, or a multitude of how many men, because one of me later would realize that it was the best time of my life as well, because we'd really shagged proper Scottish girls, proper like in the clubs, not escorts. Love me escorts, don't get it wrong, love me escorts, but proper Scottish girls come to me in the dance floor, wherever the culture is, and they pick me up. As a man, if the tie stats change, people are not really understanding it. It's not a thing where you need to start putting on dresses and whatnot. Define what it means to be a house husband. House husband is not a thing you become a gay whatever, or drag queen. No. You're defined to let the world know you're a man, and this is the new world. It's the new world. It's the culture has changed, right? That's the new world. Don't go about doing gay shit just cause, like, honestly, we've been saying this. We're fighting for your right to die, men. That's straight men and gay men. Before you accept the gay world's sort of for frivolous, so was it? Yeah, popular culture. But you can go to the clinics, go to the hospitals, and mention to them, it's not suicide. No one's assisting you. Suicide assisted suicide. Yeah, it's the one where you don't know what's going on and you just feel like the thought of suicide starts to come. Now that's assisted. Now confirmed. This is confirmed. No one's assisting you. You've decided by your own self that you want, that you've had enough. So maybe you go and try another turn. Not start putting on your fucking high heels and cutting the chest and putting on. Well, honestly, it's a touchy subject. Yeah, transsexuality is a very dodgy one. Yeah, it's if you just think about it. You've got body modification shit going on. You've got, well, what have they mentioned it? We've mentioned it somewhere. Mutilated people cut themselves up because they want to. There's so many shit going on, right? Now, based on that, there's really nothing wrong with a man cutting the chest up and putting thingy in there, a balloon, silicone balloon. That's really not a problem, yeah. Now, where the problem starts to come is when you start acting like the gay men. Those people are cursed. They have cursed because we've mentioned the reason why they have no reason to be gay in the world. There's just so many women that need orgasm, and they are, for whatever reason, happy. That's the ones that have become proper dykes and gays. Those ones are happy. They never thought about suicide, and they've gone it their way. Now, any woman is nature, the way you've argued, because it's all the thing about society's the thing about society coming together. It's nature. It's not a man's fault. It's nature that you require 20 multiple orgasms to be satisfied. That's your prerogative. That's your nature. Yeah. How about not start making abominations and don't do that. Abominations and unethical psychology science, unethical science, because some stupid people that don't understand still like to. That's not talking about the men. Yeah, the men is just whatever level of IQ they've got. That's their fucking problem. But you've got the women uttering the word magic. Excuse you. You don't even know what you're doing, how it entails. We've come to 2024. 2024. As a psychologist, watch a movie somewhere or something. Just read the hints. Men are psychologically susceptible to that shit. That's just what it is. It's science, no bloody magic. Look, don't come around me with, if you want to talk about magic, how about right in my front, yeah? Right in my front, and with my camera as well. Turn to a fucking bird, cow, goat. Hopefully, if you're English, turn to a fucking dragon or wyvern, and then we start to think, oh, your magic is speaking, the magic is speaking. It's science. You're not scientists. You're just making use of science. That's just what it is, yeah. So I just would cut that off permanently. Certainly that shit never happened again. And then we'd come up to about 2015, where the stupid transsexual man, yeah, and sucked me cock. Well, that was about it. Until later on, when we realized that's long after we'd focused on the sort of the bad and homophobic parts, because back then it was sort of one was sort of homophobic. Right now it's arguable that one is homophobic, because it's a thing of where these gay people, they like to say be yourself, yeah, all right, and then my own self personally is living my own life. Yeah, that's myself, living my own life away, and with consent, a gay person comes up to you, because they're everywhere. Basically, you just shrug it off. It's normal. Don't want to be friends with a gay man or transsexual man, gay or a straight transsexual man, or bias, any kind of perversion out there of a man. Don't want to be friends with it. Would go like a lonely, like, even a proper man don't want any of that. That's me. That's me peace of mind. That's just it for me. We're doing it necessary, but then it becomes a thing where the noises, and then you see the men sort of in the world sort of gesturing and perambulating, and for unlikely reasons. We made a terrible mistake in Manchester the other time, and then we've gone to stop causing violence, which honestly, apologies to that, England. If you, hopefully you forgive me. If you don't, we'll keep begging and wailing till you do. And what we were saying about Scotland was about the same thing. We'd held on to all that negativity that we'd seen in Glasgow at the time. We'd held on to that, and for some reason, you know, it's just, it never like the hope that maybe one of the people that grabbed you would just be madly in love, or for dinner, you know, and you know, a baby, and then a baby and a family, and then at the end of the day, you know, like it's just a dream come true, right? So that didn't happen. So the whole thing, honestly could remember the last day we gotten a ticket from where we got a ticket from probably drinking publicly with a nice lady or so, not really sure. But then we'd made sure that, okay, because the noises had also been like, well, nobody cares, what now, you never come, excuse you, I'm just begging for holiday here while this stupid country is trying to kill me. Right, so we'd go and pay that ticket off, and then how did we even get to the airport? We'd gone back to, at that time we've left accommodations from further down the road, and then we've gone over to it must have been a bar, or what's it called, hospital, and then we'd got into a conversation with another just another would-be grabber. Yeah, but the whole thing just well, now we were walked in because you know, we'd been seeing some of the things and whatnot, so that was kind of partially woke, but say about 30% woke. You know, over the years we've been waking up, but now we're about 100% or about 110% woke. But obviously this wokeness thing has got its own trajectory of updates, so until the next time we get woke. Anywho, that's been it for the 7th installation of the Batman Day celebration. It's been Joker's Funhouse. Sorry to bore you with my life venting and sort of what's it called? Yeah, venting and sort of cry for help from the honestly, from to I don't know. Because these things can't be, you know, these desires can't be freely mentioned. I don't really understand it, you know, cause it would be really nice. It would be a really change of pace for my happiness if could land a Breach's book. Honestly, then would, well, obviously the main story is return and denounce this Nigerian one. It's that simple for me. It's that simple for me. And then, you know, try and be good and try and survive, try to be alive. And because at that point is look, there's really no old country or whatever the people want to say. Look, if you fuck up at home now, you go into prison, and that's where you will rot for the rest of your miserable life. Well, at that time, the life would have been repairing, joyous life. So that, you know, that would just be the life. So if you fuck it up, not jail, I suppose prison, because people are obviously there are people out to get you over that. So it's just normal. Ta-ta. All that bollocks. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Let me go! I can't, you know! Mr. Jail, get me out!
Robin,
Just
she
you
needs to be
wait.
freed.
Thanks for the help. Not that I couldn't have gotten it myself. Yeah, eventually.
Alright, cool. All you need to say is the leaderboard, and that's confirmation that the level as checked as complete.
Let's take the long way home. I'm not ready to